Next up on my list is Case Keenum. I love the signing. It was out of sight, out of mind for me. I mean, he's 35 years old. This is his third tour of duty with the Houston Texans. At this point in time, like, this doesn't move, the ticker at all. But I like it for one real reason, and it's that the guy's been around for a reason. Okay. I mean, he's what, 9, 10, 11-year NFL vet by this point. He's played for about half the league, it seems like. There's a reason for that. He's a guy who can come into a locker room and be a good, positive voice and be a teacher, be a coach to a young quarterback and to just young players, period. Very positive guy, very vocal guy in the locker room. I covered him 4 years at U of H. Had the pleasure of doing that, but he's a pro's pro. And for all the reasons that I just mentioned, just a good quality backup. He's have you ever heard the term, he's a 3-game backup? He's a guy that if your quarterback goes down, he can step in and kind of fill that void and keep you in some ball games for the next month or so until your guy comes back. And so for that reason, I think it's a really just solid signing for Caserio. Good quality guy.
Yeah, I would move him in front of the running back and the fullback that you just mentioned, in front of those two guys, Boone and Beck. And I think it's important and massively an upgrade because last year they didn't have this type of guy for Davis Mills to lean on. We had guys that were not around as long as Case Keenum, who hadn't had as many real starts as Case Keenum has had over the years. And yeah, it's a big deal. You're bringing in a quarterback. We're assuming they're bringing in a quarterback to have somebody that's been around as long as Case Keenum, who's seen as much as he has, and who's comfortable with the idea that my role is a backup quarterback in the NFL. And I don't think, he's going to feel slighted at all by not starting. He knows what the situation is. And, well, why not have a Coug on the bench? That's kind of a cool thing too.
Very cool thing. Very cool.
You're listening to Houston Sports Talk.